Welcome back to Sidewalks Entertainment. We're going to take a look back at our only interview we had with this very successful actress who found fame as Harriet the Spy, Dawn on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and Georgina in Gossip Girl. Join us as we remember the late Michelle Trachtenberg. From our 2010 interview where she talked about her career as well as a Crest campaign she was working on, here now is host Cindy Rhodes with Michelle.
Our guest today is a young actress who's made a name for herself on both the large and small screens. From 17 Again to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Gossip Girl, Mercy, you name it, this girl has done it. She really has become a household name. I'd like to welcome Michelle Trachtenberg to Sidewalks. Hey Michelle, it's so great to have you with us today.
Hi, thank you for having me.
So let's talk a little bit about your background. I know that you began in this business at a super young age. I think, what, you were 3?
I was, yeah.
What was it like for you growing up? Did this seem very normal to you?
It's really all I've ever known. So I started at such a young age. I grew up on sets, and I'm still on sets, thankfully, knock on wood. So it does seem sort of like second nature.
Well, I also understand that you went to high school with Kirsten Dunst and Catherine McPhee. Is that true?
Yeah, I believe we were in different grades, but we all went to the same high school.
That's quite a pedigree that your high school has. Did they really support the performing arts within your school? Was that something that you participated in?
I actually am not gonna lie. They weren't super supportive of my schedule. So I know that they had drama electives that you could take, and I did those, but they weren't super supportive of the hecticness of a television schedule because I was on Buffy at the time.
Right, right. Well, that's disappointing, but you know what? You really have gone on and continued to be successful, so even besides that.
It's all good.
Exactly. Now, with Buffy the Vampire Slayer, that did really put you on the map, and you won a Young Artist of Hollywood Award for your supporting role. You must have learned an awful lot from your time on that show. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was an extraordinary experience. Sarah Michelle Gellar is one of my closest friends to this day, and it was really definitely a sort of a dream come true at the time, as Buffy was my favorite show when I was younger, so it was great.
Right. Well, one of the perks of being a working actress is that you get to attend a lot of events, red carpet events, and of course, you know, you have gotten to become an expert at looking your best. And one of the reasons that you're here today is to kind of share with our viewers some of those tips on looking your camera-ready best. Do you have some advice for us?
Yeah, well, actually, first and foremost, the most important thing on a red carpet is your smile. It's what brings confidence and speaks volumes in a picture. And with how crazy my schedule is, with different sets every day and running around, I drink just probably more coffee than should be legal. And I sort of started noticing that my teeth were being affected. So I'm thrilled to join forces with Crest and Oral-B 3D White and their whole collection of whitening products, because it makes me really stand out on the red carpet having a sparkling white smile. That would be one of the main tips.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you like to change your look? Do you play a lot with hair and makeup?
Yes, no, I'm kind of a creature of habit. So it's one of two extremes for me. I'll either have like a bronze smoky eye and a pale lip, which is what I have on today, or just a black eyeliner and a beautiful scarlet red lip. And that sort of are my two main makeup looks. Hair I will change up, up, down, all around.
Right, right. Now, you are so busy with Gossip Girl and Mercy. How do you combine these schedules? I mean, you must be meeting yourself coming and going.
Yeah.
How does that work?
There are a lot of older, wiser people in charge of those schedules that tell me where to go and when I'm being picked up. So all I really have to do is show up and know my lines, and so far that's been working really well for me. So I'm very thankful to them.
When you're looking at scripts, what kinds of characters are you sort of drawn to? Is there something you specifically are looking for in a role?
I think it really runs the gamut. I do like strong, confident women. I love showing young girls in this day and age that you can be young and confident and successful. So those definitely stand out. I do hope to one day be able to do a period piece, whether that's the 20s, the turn of the century, the Victorian era, whatever it is, something that's not of this decade. I've done the 70s so far, but I'd like to go further back.
Well, I also know that you've been dabbling in handbag design. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that? What a fun side business.
Yeah, the bag I designed with Monica Botkier. It's half the proceeds benefit Oxfam. It's a purse that we sort of sat down and thought, we'd love to do something to benefit Oxfam, and I've always wanted to design a purse, and the bag's actually sold out worldwide, so that was pretty neat.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
When you're not working, what kinds of things do you like to do?
Sit on my couch. I watch movies. Sometimes I'll go shopping, but it's a whole lot of doing nothing, which is what I consider a vacation.
Well, one of the things we like to do is to get career advice from all of our celebs who come on the show. Do you have any career advice for those rising young actors and actresses out there who are trying to break into the business?
Oh, goodness. I think, you have to be really strong and confident because there are a lot of setbacks and a lot of negative feedback that can come your way.
Sure.
And at the end of the day, you just have to believe in yourself and be grateful for any opportunity.
Michelle, thank you so much for being with us today on Sidewalks. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Oh, that was our 2010 interview we did with Michelle. It was short, but she answered a lot of questions. Michelle was only 39 when she passed in February of 2025. So sad, very, very, very young. Still had so much to give with a career and in life. Rest in peace, Michelle. For more full-length celebrity interviews, visit sidewalkstv.com.